Have you ever thought about taking a simple service and turning it into a real successful business? Well, you're in the right place. We're about to break down the exact blueprint for starting your own cleaning company, from seeing the opportunity all the way to getting those first paying customers. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the size of this opportunity. Get this, $46.78 billion. That's what the household cleaners market is expected to be worth by 2026. I mean, to give you some context, that's bigger than the entire global music industry's yearly revenue. We're not talking about a small side gig here. This is a massive market with some serious room to grow. And you know what? This isn't just some flash in the pan. Just look at this trend line right here. You can see it clear as day. It's consistent, year-over-year growth. The demand for cleaning services isn't just holding steady, it's actually on the rise. So, we've established the market is huge and it's growing. The big question is, where do you fit into all this? Let's talk about finding your sweet spot, your niche. All right, if you look at the whole pie, yeah, commercial cleaning is the biggest slice. But check out the residential piece. It's a massive opportunity just waiting. And for someone just starting out, it's pretty much the perfect place to jump in. It's a huge market, but the hurdles to get started are way lower. Okay, so how do you make sure you don't just blend in? You need an edge. You've got to specialize. And a great way to do that right now, go eco-friendly. Seriously, think about it. Using simple stuff like baking soda and vinegar, that speaks directly to a whole bunch of people who are actively trying to get harsh chemicals out of their homes. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. It's time to take this great idea and make it an official business. This is where we build the foundation. And the very first block in that foundation has to be protection. I'm talking about forming an LLC, a limited liability company. This is absolutely essential because it protects your personal stuff, your house, your car, from your business. And don't worry, it's a totally doable 5-step process, from picking a unique name all the way to getting that tax ID number from the IRS. Now, you wouldn't go on a road trip without a map, right? Well, your business plan is your roadmap to success. It's the document that makes you sit down and really think through all the details. Who exactly are your customers? How are you going to find them? And, the important part, how are you going to make money? It really is your blueprint. Okay, so your business is officially on the books. Now for the fun part. Let's figure out what you're actually going to do and what you're going to charge for it. Listen, I know it's tempting to say you'll do everything, to be that one-stop shop. But trust me, it's way smarter to start focused. Pick a few core services, maybe deep cleaning or move-in/move-out cleans, and get really good at them. Build an amazing reputation for those things first, and then you can think about expanding.
Here's a huge tip for building trust with customers right away. Be transparent with your pricing. A really great way to do this is to structure your quotes with a base rate, maybe by square footage, and then list out the charges for each room and any extra services they want. It's super clear, it's professional, and your customers will totally get it.
Okay, I need you to lean in for this next part because it is absolutely critical. We have to talk about protecting your business, your clients, and yourself. Because let's be real, there are risks that come with this job, and you need to be ready for them. Just read that for a second. That's a quote from OSHA, and it's no joke. Mixing the wrong chemicals can cause severe lung damage, or worse. A simple mistake can have truly devastating consequences. That's why safety training, having the right protocols in place, it's not optional. It's a day one non-negotiable. So after hearing that, you're probably thinking, oh great, protecting myself is going to cost a fortune. But here's the really good news. Shielding your business from the financial side of things is surprisingly affordable. I mean, just look at these numbers. The median monthly costs for general liability insurance, that's the one that covers you if you accidentally break something, is about $30 a month. $30! That is such a small price to pay for the peace of mind you get, not to mention the professional credibility it gives you. Okay, let's recap. You're legal, you're insured, you know exactly what you're offering. What's next? Finding customers. Let's get into marketing. The trick here is not to just do one thing. You need a strategy where everything works together. So maybe you make some targeted calls to get those first few clients in the door. At the same time, you're working on your website's SEO so that people searching online can actually find you. Then you use social media to post amazing before and after pictures, and you use email to keep in touch with your happy customers and get them to book you again. And there it is. That's the blueprint. We've talked about the massive multi-billion-dollar opportunity. We've walked through the legal stuff. We've even laid out a plan to get your first clients. Look, the demand is definitely there, and now you have a clear path to follow. So really, there's only one question left to ask. Are you ready to start building?